Yo, hey guys, Ken Perryman here, and I'm back again with another product, Cozy Blue. It's a powered faucet. Used to be a United States Army soldier. I have used things very similar to this, and I'll tell you how many times you've taken the nozzle, poured it out the back, tried to wash your hand off, splash everywhere. I'm not a soldier anymore. I want some of the nicer things. And instead, I've decided to go with something like this. Yeah, it looks just like what it is, right? It is a faucet that is run and it's charged, unfortunately, by a micro. I wish it was a USB-C, but it's a micro USB. Still is functional. I have plenty of those cables around. Just keep them around so that you can use it. You have a rechargeable battery that's internal to this. You have a large food grade quality rubber hose. And I like how they've cut it like this so that it doesn't siphon and suck itself to the end of the container and then prevent it from flowing. You have two buttons on here. Basically power, it's just on off, and then the 600 milliliters, you press that button and it just fills up 600 milliliters worth of water. Figure it out and convert it yourself. It's a decent amount, but the point is you can run a set amount and just let it run and it'll turn off. Most importantly, let's say you have a pot and you want to do some stew or veggies or something like that. You want to boil some water, pasta, whatever. 600 milliliters fills up a good sized pot. You can just hit that button, let it go, and you'll know that it'll turn off on its own, give you the right amount, and then you can use both hands to fill up that pot, right? You want to see how this works. I'm going to show you something that I've talked about before and in another video you may or may not have seen, but in this right here, this is a Reliance Rhino Pack heavy-duty water container. It is very tough. It reminds me of the military grade jerry cans, the plastic ones. When I was in the service, we had the plastic ones. We had metal ones, but we also had the plastic ones. A little bit different design on the front. Usually there's a hole on the top, larger spigot hole, and you could just pour right out of the can. Now this one has it in the back. There's a breather hole back there. Then you have this. Now you're wondering, this is red. Generally speaking, they have little tabs on here with a little eyelet on both sides. I clipped them off because of this. And also you'll see that it's not all red, it's actually got a black ring around it. That's gaffer's tape. I put this on to easily grab this to turn it, but let me show you. I can take these two guys out. I can leave this guy in, it doesn't matter. Just take out the plug, put this back on, lock it down to where it's sealed. This diameter is meant for those 5-gallon water bottles that you see in office water things where you flip them over. You know what I'm talking about, where everyone basically stores all their change. Yeah. Well, this guy, if you put the tape on here, gets it just thick enough to where this will sit on with some interference force and friction. This guy is locked on. It's not going to go anywhere. Now, I'm going to have to pull this out a little bit, but you'll get to see how this functions. Once again, press the power button. Look at that. That's a pretty good flow. I don't want to do the 600 milliliter, but I'm going to do it. Let's see how much it does. Try not to water my pant legs. But you hit the 600 milliliter, that's a pretty good flow rate. And it will run. There's a little light flashing up there. Flashing white. You probably can't see it, but I can. And once it's done doing the 600 milliliters, there you go. Now we have 600 milliliters of water on the concrete down below, but you have your faucet. Now, great thing about this is I have a little table. You can't see it right now, but I have a little tailgate table. I can walk over here, put this in here, push the button, turn it on, get a pot full of water, turn it off. Get a cup full of water, turn it off. Coffee. You get the whole theme of everything. The nice thing about this is that it is interference fit. It is relatively locked on, and it looks good. A little bit of a side shot. Look at that. The nice thing about it is this is a bit sealed. If you wanted to, you could still open this up. It doesn't appear that this is much of a concern pumping through, because as it pumps through, it's probably releasing the air back inside. But if you do, you can just pop that open. A little bit of water here and there, this works just fine. If anybody's ever wondering and they have a Jeep, will this fit with this shelf in the way? Yeah, no, it won't. Each and every time when you're moving, you're going to have to pull this out. And the nice thing is, run it till it's dry, wiggle it out, pack it away. And put your plug back on. You don't even need to take the nozzle out. Just leave the nozzle in, close it up, and again, that tape gives you good enough friction. You're done. Let me show you. No water leakage. Push it in, lock it in, put that away. You're done for another day, maybe the next campsite, whatever. One of the things about this is it's got the internal battery to charge up. I'm curious of how well it'll last through multiple charges. It does have the micro, so you're just gonna have to keep that cable around. USB-A to micro. I have a charging brick. Most likely that charging brick I'll use for that and only that. Or at least I'll keep that wire with that brick so it only charges USB micro style connections. So with all that, guys, I hope this was helpful for you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm out.